Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially... So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Taken down, but not before he puts up 11 on the play. And it's going to be first down Jaguars.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Lawrence now off the play action. That's low and bounces short of his man. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. That's caught. This is Loveland. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Now it's Lawrence. Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And they will take him down. They got him back to the 41. Jared Verse. And he is quickly on the board with his first of the season. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
A 58-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. In the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. And for a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stopped by Foye Oluokun.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Outright, Boston's got it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
He held on to that for one reason and one reason alone, because he's got some kind of powerful grip strength. That was incredible to take that shot and still possess the ball.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. He's tackled after a gain of about 13, and it gives the Browns a first down. Talk about a clutch time to come through with a big run there, huh, Bronk? You never want to go 3 and out from your own side of the field.
And you know what those big guys like at the line of scrimmage, too? They like a chunky run. They don't mind being chunky themselves, and that one moved the chains.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down around the 34. Nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Green looking to pass on second. Wanted Hill, but it's intercepted. That is Caleb Branshaw. 30. He's at the 10. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Little knocks that extra point through. And they take a 10-0 lead here in our first quarter.
Browns nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Shoves one away. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. They're going to play action. Green bails out of the pocket quick. Wow, wide open here. Complete. He's hit and taken down after a 27-yard gain. And that's going to be a Browns first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun handoff to Singleton. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Now here's Green. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Throw here, third down. This finds its target. That's Hill. These hits finally taken out. So call it a gain of about 23 on the play before they got to him. And it's going to be first down Cleveland.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Green sets his feet, looking to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And this will hit the ground, incomplete. He had it for a moment, but that hit. Boy, it darted loose. That's going to bring up 2nd and goal.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. They send a man in motion. 2nd down. It's Green. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Green. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they trail by 3.
Round 7.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
Touchdown, Brown.
And this is Schmidt for the extra point.
Schmidt on for the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they jump ahead by 4.
14. Jaguars 10.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Drive begins with a run. Gibson powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Running it again with Gibson. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that is a Jacksonville 1st down.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibson. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the
Are you playing your game?
Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's going to score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas Jr. with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. The 18 is up and good from Little. Lead now up to a field goal. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Running left. Here's Singleton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't understand where Henry's at.
Over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Going to throw. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Green. Complete beyond the marker. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards, and it gives the Browns a 1st down.
1st down, Browns.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Singleton on a give from the gun. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Green. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. With the pick.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He's going to get forced down there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to earn the Jags a new set of downs.
14 yards.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away
take it
safely.
back.
And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Here's Lawrence to throw. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Denzel Ward makes the play.
Intercepted by They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. Green gonna throw. Completed to his running back. And they're gonna haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Trying an inside give now to Singleton. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. And that's going to be a Browns first down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Throwing now, Green. Contact is there, and that's going to break up the catch. Incomplete pass.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Singleton on the inside give. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20. Out of the shotgun, Green escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Third and long for him here. Cut near the goal line. And there it is. Touchdown, Browns. Denzel Boston with his first NFL touchdown. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. They jump ahead by 4.
Jaguars 17.
Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. The throw left side finds Birdie. And he's going to be out there after a pickup of about 17 yards. And it's going to be first down Jaguars.
17 yards.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now it's Lawrence. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That finds Gibson, complete. And some good running after the catch. He's able to turn that into a gain of 7 on first. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Has a man, it's Brown. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And in. Touchdown, Jaguars. Colston Loveland with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. So they'll decline this and take the result. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Boone looking to throw. He puts a Mayer under it deep down the middle. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They're going play action. Green. That's the Concepcion right side. Dodges another stop. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that first down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag. Now here's Green. He rolls to his right. Right back to him, but he can't make the catch this time. Defender waiting with that hit, forces it out with 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And looking to pass on 2nd. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. He had it for a moment, but a well-timed hit knocks it out. And quickly coming out of the locker room now, partner. This defense is forced to fourth down. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. Wasn't sneaky enough with that hold, and they're going to walk this back after the return. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. The give inside to Gibson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but the hit forced it free before he could secure it. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Lawrence throwing here. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Green sets his feet looking to pass. Gets this to Concepcion. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Defense gets there after a gain of 5, and it's going to be 1st down Cleveland.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker,
yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
And there it is. 2nd down. It's Green. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The handoff here to Sampson. So they stop him after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They send the tight end in motion left. Here he goes, third and long. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Good work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down. And a field goal try coming up shortly from the Browns. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that will tie things up in the third.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. He's going to be hauled to the ground with a first down in tow, Brock. Give him 9 on that play. We've reached the end of 3 in our week 1 opener. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Gibson here from the gun. And they've got a first down, giving a gain of 13 on that previous play. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, is a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Lawrence now off the play action. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. And he gets his first sack in his first career game.
It never gets old up here, Kate, in the booth, right? Witnessing the first for somebody, in this case, the first sack and what they expect to be a highly decorated career. So much invested in this young first-rounder, and you just love seeing him make an impact right away. Well done.
Lawrence to throw on 2nd down. And this is going to end up an incomplete pass, partner, so that brings up 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Brian Thomas Jr. First return scorer. Now he's got a receiving one, too.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who dumped early. Let's see. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
And off from the shotgun, it's Sampson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Working quickly here. Play action. Here's Green. Oh, enveloped by the defense. They get it at the 32. Luke Ororo getting his first sack of the year here in week 1.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. That's Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The
We've set it down from 37.
At the 37-yard line.
On first down, it's Gibson. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns have some new life in the 4th.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. That brings up second down. Boy, they took over with a lot of energy thanks to that field position, but at least a little bit of air let out of the balloon with that first play. Couldn't make that catch.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And those defenders that gave you the ball in that prime position on the sidelines, they'd like to see you execute better than that.
Sanders to throw on second. He slides down inside the 5-yard line. They've got a nice-looking first and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And off to Sampson. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Browns losing by 7. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for second and goal. To throw now is Sanders. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Sampson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to his safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot. and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Setting up, 2nd and goal. Sneak here, Sanders. They're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Here he is to throw. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. Dylan Sampson with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe a little bit easier now, at least for the moment. The try is up and good. They have found a way to tie it late here in the 4th quarter. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try it right with Gibson. And they're going to do it. Well, they break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
The clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. To the line for a new set of downs, only a lone timeout at their disposal. They look to throw it. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Sanders going to look to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. Nothing's nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
With half a minute left, here comes 2nd and 10. Sanders setting the pass. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. And a good pick up here, managed about 9 on that second down completion.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
They got 9 on their last play, Brock, so just a final yard now to go here on 3rd down. To throw. On the screen, this is Sampson. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe a little bit easier now, at least for the moment. The try is up and good. They have found a way to tie it late here in the 4th quarter. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Well, he tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shots.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Lawrence to throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Ooh, we gave him a good chance there at that 3rd touchdown. He just tried dropping it back behind the secondary.
And I love that, Kate. You know that. All the time we get to spend talking ball together. Keep feeding them until they stop it, and they finally did.
This is our final snap in regulation. Looking to throw it. Looking for something, but the defense makes the play first, dropping him at the 27. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Trying to block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
First down, here's Simpson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This entire contest rests on his next kick. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. The kick is good. He got it. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not. So the Browns will take this win home with them. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.